So hi guys, I'm Taxi Pete. Got my son Harrison here with me. We're going to do a model of a car. First time on video, so we've done a few before but never recorded it, so we're going to give it a little go. So what we've got today is we've got a Tamiya Ford Zakspeed Turbo Capri. So we're going to just unbox it and see what we got.
Nice car in real life, by my opinion. As well.
So we've got the white plastic shell.
Literally is all plastic white.
I find that the Tamiya models are much better than other makes on the market. So it's well pressed with very little flash. Some big old wheels on the back of that one.
Feel like a rat.
Big tyres there.
I like how they're like flat, like race tyres.
This model I think has actually got a metal shaft for the axle. The glass.
It's all one piece.
It's also got a figure of a man driver, which you can put in as well. And a few black bits there, seat, some suspension parts. I feel that the worst thing on this model is going to be is the decals. And if you can see that lot there, there's
It's a bit sunny. Yeah, if you can
quite
see
a
it.
few decals to put on there.
It's going to be. We did do a Toyota, like a rally car.
That's
that did
right.
have loads.
That's an older type model.
Yeah, I think that was
Decals are a
like
bit.
a red one or something.
So there's not many parts to this car. It's a 1/24 scale. Self-explanatory really, with the instructions. Yeah, it looks fairly straightforward.
It doesn't have many at all because we just done a Dodge Charger.
The Dodge Charger from Revel, which was
It was.
quite a few steps on that one.
It
There was
had
about
like 54.
50 odd, yeah. That's quite a few. So
We only
there's
just
our
finished
parts.
That, like, what, 2 hours ago maybe?
So what we're going to do is we're just going to have a look at a few bits and pieces before we start with anything. So
I don't know what to start with.
we're going to start
With
number one.
number one.
So most of the paints that I've got are Tamiya paints, which I think I've probably got near enough every one of those, so that's handy. We have bought the paint in preparation
We have had this
for this model. We've had the model a good year or so. We just got round to doing it now. So I think it's TS
We do have a lot of colours, so she does.
TS26.
We shall probably have that. Right, so yeah, we do have a lot of paint. We have like, what, 2 drawers full of spray. We've got some white. Yeah, it's got
So
white
yep,
here.
we've got that one there. I want is it a black as well? TS6 was a matte black. We haven't got that one, but we do use a spray black. What we've got,
Yeah.
it's just for the underside of the vehicle.
Yeah. So you won't really see that, but we might say.
Right. And also we've got a lacquer as well.
Make it really shiny.
All Tamiya paints, which I favour using. They do cover well. People say they're a lot of money and they're a rip off, but I think they're a decent paint. Okay, right, so what we need to do,
We do have like all the things on the, like all the stuff that we need to make this model as well, like knives.
yeah, we've got
Scissors.
all the tools required.
Yeah.
So number one, front suspension.
Suspension assembly.
So what you need to do is, it's telling me to actually paint the base of the car.
Black already.
Tier 6. It's got a pressed engine. The bottom of the engine there.
Wow.
It's pressed and moulding it into base. So there's no actually engine to build as such.
That's probably why it's really quick to build though. Like nearly every other model we've done has an engine that you have to assemble.
So it's well pressed and it's very detailed. I didn't pick that up on that screen there. It's got a few good details on it. Rivets in the bottom there. You got the sump and the bottom of the turbo. A few inlet pipes.
Turbo.
The rear diff is also pressed into it. So what we need to do, we need to paint this black first, and then paint in all the engine parts on the bottom.
That's going to be a long time.
So we're just going to go to the spray booth and paint it.
Yeah.
Bear with us. So, okay, so we've painted the base of the car black. We haven't got a tier 6, so we've just painted it the XF flat black, but it'll be lacquered once it's complete. So now we have to paint the engine detailing, turbo and pipes on underneath here. So first of all we're going to need the colours that we're going to need is we've got we've got X1, XF1, XF16, 12, 56 and 63, all Tamiya paint. So first of all, I think what we're going to do, we're going to get the XF16 out, which is flat aluminium silver.
Give it a good shake.
Give it a shake up. We're going to paint, I think it looks like the sump, bottom and inlet manifold, the exhaust. Okay, there we are. We're going to give that a little stir with a brush.
The other end of the brush.
Congealed up a little bit in the bottom.
Yeah, goopy. It's like a sewer.
There we are. You have to mix your paints fairly well. I've been standing for a little while. Not used this one for a while. There we go. Alrighty. So we'll just clean that off. Just shake it again in the lid.
Especially if you don't get the smallest brush you have. And that we're using.
Yeah, I'm just going to use a different brush there, I think. Not too sure.
It's really short.
Right, so I don't know if you've worked with Tamiya paints before, but in the bottom of in the top of the lid there's a little indent so paint can gather, so you can use it. Dip your brush in.
So you don't have like paint all over
So there
your
isn't
brush.
paint everywhere or you lose a load. So we're just going to paint in the sump here.
I don't know if you can see that, but we'll show you later on in the video.
You've got to have a fairly steady hand.
Yeah.
Usually give it 2 coats. Once dry.
Yeah.
Dries pretty quick.
So we might do 2 coats in this video, maybe in the next video.
So that's the bottom of the sump. Now we're going to go on to inlet manifold. Looks of it could be
Be all the same colour.
nice and steady.
Mm-hmm.
Nice brush strokes. Okay, just that little pipe there.
And then we shall beef it up. It actually comes up really good off the camera. Just looked. Comes up really good, the silver.
Yep, silver looks quite good on there. So what else? We've got silver, we've got the bottom of the turbo there. Got to be quite careful not to get it on your black.
If you do, we probably paint
Always
it
touch
black
it in,
as well.
yeah, always touch your black in it.
Just in case it does, even though we're probably not even going to see the bottom, but we always want to do it because we know it's there.
That's right, it says it in the instructions.
Yeah, so it should be black.
Alright, got to paint that piece in there, up to that pipe. There we go. Right, so we go back to the sump because it's dry already, believe it or not.
Oh, already.
Yeah. It's quite warm this evening.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So we've also got to do the exhaust outlet. So it comes off the back of the turbo there. And just paint them in. Not trying to go too far down, just to outline the exhaust really. Unless you can see most of it here.
You can see part of it though. Or on the side, sort of thing. We will show you when it's finished.
So, just need something to lean on, give you a steady hand.
As we're using the table, as you partly can see.
Follow the outline of the exhaust pipe. Do the sides in a minute. There we go. Good.
So I think in this video we're going to be doing everything on the engine, maybe.
Mainly all just the detailing on the underside, hopefully we can get it all done.
Yeah.
Okay, we can just see that.
Just come back a little
There
bit.
we are.
That's actually really good.
Exhaust there. Okay, so then we've got some XF16 at the back, haven't we? That looks like a plate or a battery box or something like that. Silver. Got some bolts or rivets in it, looks like, pressed in. Nice and still with the table. Just got to watch what you've painted as well, not to put your fingers in it.
Quite difficult. Oh, put it on the table.
Okay, yeah.
I think after this we're going to use the different colours that we did explain for different parts.
There we go. Okay, right, that's that one. Put the lid on there.
Get it up nice and tight.
And we'll wash the brush out.
That's how they can just see in the pot, whatever it is, cup.
Okay, so next colour looks like, go back to the front,
Grey.
and that'll be XF56, which is a metallic grey, flat, which means there's no shine to it, it's a matte.
Basically like the bottom of the car that we have now.
That sounds like that's been sitting for a while.
Mix that one up.
I'll just give that a little, yeah, it's got a little bit in there. It's like a gunmetal colour, this one, like a metallic gunmetal grey.
And that suits this car.
Okay, right, that's ready to go. So these bits, it's the other side of the turbo. Some exhaust pieces. Quite thin, thin paint this, is moving into the nooks and crannies. Do that bit. Oops. And also this piece and the square at the bottom. Also that pipe. Don't give it too much because it'll run off it. Brush coming out of there, and get rid of that. Okay, so that's them pieces. I don't know if I can pick that out, I don't know.
It looks sort of the
Quite-
same colour.
Yeah, it's a gunmetal.
But we have paint there.
Um,
That's what we have to do.
so that's that and that. It's okay, that's that one then.
On to the next one. Will it be the colour that I see? I have no idea.
Excuse me. Right, okay, so that's those two done. So XF64. For the inlet pipes, like an induction pipe, these rubber looking pipes, the front, these ones here, I don't know if you can see those, just see it.
That's the colour that I thought you were going to use it the second time. But you didn't. But you used it the third time.
So this is like a grey type of paint.
I don't know if this one will pick up either. I don't know if the
Might
other
do.
one will.
You load the brush up, that'll get in the little grooves there in one go.
Yep.
quite smart then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but also this one here, the turbo. So there's a steering rack there. There's a little one in there as well. And one more. Need some more paint in there. Just reload.
I don't think we'll make it in this video, but we might if we can like maybe do some suspension pieces that actually have to go
Might
on.
be able to, but
Might be able to paint them. I don't really think so. But we might.
got paint on there. Okay, right, oh, no, a little bit more. Spotting another one. There we go. You can see those now, I do relievers. Just make sure there's no more required for that colour at the back. Just those pipes, isn't it? And the steering rack. Steering rack is right, okay. Steering rack is X12, which we're going to do next. X12 is a gold leaf. There we go. Sounds thick paint. Lid's got stuck in. There we are. That's quite a nice colour.
Gold.
Just stick that back in there. Okay, so gold X12 is the steering rack. It's really thick. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. We won't go all the way to the bottom. Gold paint on my finger. Okay. So we then, I think it says from X12 at the back, isn't there? X12 is the whole diff. And axle.
Wow. That's gonna be cool.
And a panhard rod, for the looks of it. This paint's quite thick. Okay, yep, and then bits, just these pieces of axle. Rod. Okay, just a bit of this UJ. There we are. See that one? Nice. Okay, so that's the gold X12 front and the back. The XF56, the XF16, the XF64. There we are. Okay, so that is the bottom of the engine, and the pipes, steering rack, exhaust and a diff all painted. So what we'll do, we'll call it for this one. Catch us next time when we're going to be doing some front suspension, putting the suspension on and doing a bit of painting, and then possibly the wheels. So we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.